Kiss my ass. Quickly pissed on their parade. Alright guys, welcome back to another Division 2 build video. What I have for you today is the Immortal Sabertooth build. Yes, I'm name playing with Panda and Tiger and all kinds of stuff, but it's Intimidate, okay? But it's Sabertooth because Sabertooth is cool and I wanted to use it. So this build essentially arises from all of my regen builds that I've made. Damage Regen, Immortal Pony, Immortal Flash, and the Ghost Runner builds, all that are actually on the channel. What this build has that those builds lack is insane damage. And that's what I wanted to do with this. I wanted to have the regen of a full regen build, but I wanted to have more damage. And I've achieved that with some of the other builds. However, nothing matches this. You need to slightly adjust your playstyle because you don't have Unbreakable, so therefore slightly less armor because Unbreakable doesn't proc, but the damage that you're doing and the memento tickets that you pick up really accounts for that, as you would have seen in the intro clips. Now, this is really strong because you get 36% weapon damage from this, 9 times 4. You've got 30% weapon damage from the memento tickets. You've got 75% weapon damage on just the Lady Death itself. So you're looking at 141% weapon damage running this. And at the end of the day, when you look at the regen stat that's currently sitting at 71, you're pushing that to 133 armor regen. 133k with all of your memento stacks. So this is perfect for going into the Darkzone, clearing landmarks, getting tickets, getting some XP. If you get ganked, which I was, you would have seen me got shot in the back in some of the intro clips. You turn around, you've got enough armor, you can fight back. You can go up against squads, you can go up against multiple people pushing you. It's just the way you play the build, and it's going to take time for you to get used to playing with the build and what the build offers overall. What's fantastic about it is the speed that you get from the Lady Death. And then I'm running on secondary, I'm running the AUG or the UMP. I haven't really decided between the two yet, but the AUG and the UMP with close and personal is really strong because you might not always get the burst damage done with the Lady Death depending on what they are running. And when you then switch to this, when you make the kill, you're stacking up another 36 plus 30 plus 30. So you still got what? What's that? 96% weapon damage after making a kill and finishing off an enemy. So regardless if you're switching between the two weapons, you'll have 100% plus, weapon damage overall. It just works incredibly well. So in terms of the build itself, we're running Intimidate, we're running 3 pieces of Golem. Crit damage, this has headshot damage on it. I don't need crit chance on it because I'm running a Lady Death and it gives me enough crit chance. So I've also got crit damage, crit chance on this, and crit damage, crit chance. Crit chance is not even fully optimized, so I still need to do that. We're running 1 Imperious Guard with critical hit damage. We're running 1 piece of Bellstone with crit damage and crit chance, and then of course Mento. In terms of the stats, we're looking at 57% credit chance. If I maximize all my mods, you can push this to 58. That is the cap. As you know, you've got 145% critical hit damage. And on top of that, like I said, you've got 141 weapon damage like that and 196 weapon damage like that. Now, in terms of testing the damage, let me just run. This is, now remember, this is without the 36% you get from Intimidate, without the 30% you get from Memento. And you're hitting for 400k. So you're going to hit substantially harder by getting those stacks up, and it's going to do incredibly well for you. I've been playing a lot of decoy recently and a lot of pulse. That's pretty much what I run in my one slot, and then I always run defender drone, especially if you're running solo. It really just does help. Makes one hell of a lot of difference. I'm running the fire specialization because I don't need damage to armor. Not damage to armor. I don't need armor on kill because we got regen. So if you can pop a med kit, if you've taken a lot of damage, combined with the 133k regen that you're getting, and then the med kit also replenishing up to what 200% health or whatever that is. I mean, you just turn into an absolute monster of a tank whilst dishing out substantial damage. Honestly, I think this is truly a very strong solo build. If you're a solo player by yourself, I would swear by this. You guys know I'm incredibly technical and critical on the builds I put out. Don't want to recommend stuff that I won't run myself. If this would be my go-to build. And if you die, obviously, which you will, even if you don't have the 33%, you're still going to get like the 105% whilst you're picking up tickets, whilst you're rebuilding up that damage profile for you. So you've got really diversified damage, good survivability, and I hope you guys will enjoy this. Let me know what you think. If you would run this, we've demonstrated this live on stream a couple of times. I do need to let you guys know that we've got Grey Zone Warfare coming out tomorrow. So we'll be streaming that tomorrow, which would be what, Tuesday the 30th. And we'll be spending some time during the week on that. Division is not going to disappear, but of course, there's only so many builds that we can make. And I've got probably half a dozen, slightly less than that I still want to try out. Still want to bring to the channel. I'm incredibly grateful for all of your support on the channel. We're almost at 2,000 subs. It's all thanks to you, and I really appreciate you guys stepping up and just supporting the channel, you know, unconditionally, series in, series out. All of these videos, dropping likes, dropping comments. You guys are all champions. I appreciate every single one of you. Take care of yourselves. I hope you guys enjoy the build. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.